kids. How could I bring a kid into this world? There's no future for them. You know, it's really sad.
The answer is to get people to read.
Military Commissions Act. They can kick in your door in now and take you in the middle of the night. That happened last July. Our Congress signed it into law. Military Commissions Act. They can kick your door in, any representative of the federal government or the president, doesn't matter who it is, and take you in the middle of the night, sight unseen, you're never seen again. That's America. We're done. America's over. There's no redress of grievances. There's no petitioning. There's no letter writing. It doesn't matter who you vote for. It doesn't matter. Where do you think $100 million comes from to elect somebody? It doesn't come from you and me.
Surrounded by his top national security team, President Bush signed into law the Military Commissions Act of 2006.
We must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes. We should take nothing for granted. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry can compel the proper meshing of the huge industrial and military machinery of defense with our peaceful methods and goals, so that security and liberty may prosper together.
You know what? They love this. It takes pressure off the pressure cooker. Well, I did my part. I'm exhausted. I'll go home now and smoke a joint. That's it. We haven't stopped any fucking war. They're asking another 20 billion, another 100 billion, a million Iraqis. Oh, sorry, little children. I wouldn't even bring a child here. Too distressing. Good for you. I wouldn't even bring a kid to these things.
We're fighting to bring home the troops. That's the good fight, and that's what the people of Hollywood and Los Angeles are here today for. To bring home our soldiers. Fuck Bush and Cheney.
All power to the people. This is the only world, this is the only country that we can absolutely annihilate our enemies and turn around and rebuild them. And so they need to be thankful instead of being so hateful for this country. We actually rebuild Iraq.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Most of these women walking around here couldn't live in Iraq or Iran 50 years ago. Do you think everything is a big conspiracy? Do you think there's black helicopters following you around all the time? Buddy, you're not that worth it. The government is going to not spend and tap your phone and send black helicopters. You're not that worth of a big person. Not at all. You don't think they have bigger fish than a guy like you? Come on.
Probably they do, yeah.
Come on.
Probably they do.
Have you been smoking marijuana or crack or something?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Do you think the government is going to invest all this money in a schmuck like you that's going to tap your phones,
No.
tap your internet? Come on now.
What about your First
This is
Amendment
America.
rights?
This
What
is
about your right to
America.
privacy?
They're probably doing more things than you
America
give them
based on
credit
the
for.
Constitution?
It's guys
Is
like
America
you.
based on the
It's guys like
Constitution?
you that would probably pull the sidearm away from the police department. Not at all.
all
You
you
need to
wanna
bring
do
up
is
something.
talk over people.
Bring up a legitimate
This
point.
is not a discussion. You just holler, 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 and he can't get a word in.
Well, this ain't the Jerry Springer program, my man. This is the sidewalk of Los Angeles.
Diseases that are curable, where vicious brutal wars are launched around the globe by the U.S. empire, where Barack and Hillary are not going to bring it into this. We need a whole different kind of society. We need a whole different world. A revolutionary state, a revolutionary society that's heading towards communism, a world free of exploitation and oppression, a world like your own.
Please, not you with your brother.
I need help over here. Anybody out there want to give us a hand? Carrying coffins?
No justice, no peace. The
U.S. out of the Middle East. No justice, no peace.
I'm tired of people dying for five people's agenda. That's why we're here.
The U.S. out of the Middle East. No justice, no peace. The U.S. out of the Middle East. No justice, no peace. The U.S. out of the Middle East. No justice, no peace. The U.S. out of the Middle East.
I'm a Vietnam veteran.
No peace. The U.S.
I've been in a wheelchair for 40 years because of the Vietnam War.
I'm just a veteran, and I'm here to support peace.
I'm here to stop this war.
Bring everybody home. Reparations for the Iraqis, too.
Bring the troops home so that other young men and women don't have to come back in wheelchairs like me.
No justice.
I want peace. I want love. I want an end to this war. And I believe in a more beautiful country. I believe in a country that cooperates and practices diplomacy. We've got to make friends, not enemies.
And each coffin represents a soldier that died. You know, they don't want to see the coffins coming home for more. Well, we're trying to make a point to the country to say, you know, this is what it looks like. You know, this is what it's all about.
We've never been stronger. We've never been stronger. I've never felt more positive. And I encourage everyone to raise your voice in protest against this war and to march in the streets of this country to end this war. Bring our soldiers home. Bring them home now. Give peace a chance.
Today's anniversary. We're all out here to protest against the war, bring it to an end, bring home our troops, give them the care that they need. Let's spend the billions of dollars on their getting them back into a normal life, taking care of themselves and their families, giving them housing, no more homeless veterans. That's a shame. If we really support our troops and we want to make sure that they're taken care of when they come back, and you know, let's spend the billions of dollars on education and health care and Social Security.
And if most of these people had it their way, they'd shut down our banners. They'd shut down our signs. They don't like it.
Your banner.
Well,
Because I believe in freedom of speech.
do ya?
That's why I'm over here talking to you.
That's like saying let's.
Air Force is
That's like saying
annihilated.
let's pull
They have no
LAPD out of the streets and we'll all get
What are
along.
they going to attack us with?
Let's pull off LAPD. It'd be guys like you that would pee your pants and want them to come over. Come on, my friend. Get into a little bit more thinking.
Let me know when you spot the first Iraqi aircraft carrier, pal.
Yeah, that's right. That's because our military stops them before they even come out here.
All they do is let the business people get all the oil. That's
Lady,
what the soldiers are there
if that's
for.
the truth, how come you're not complaining about all those Arabs who are taking all that money for oil and not giving it to their own peasants? They're buying all kinds of stuff. Your gripes with the wrong person.
The soldiers went in there so that the corporate interests could get the oil.
What this is a conspiracy war. You guys believe in every conspiracy.
Why would anybody want to talk to these people? What am I missing? Does somebody think that somebody over here understands the realities of life? In fairness to the other side, this isn't it. The other side has a respectable point of view. It's not these guys.